By the end of my speech, the audience will be persuaded about the Black Lives Matter campaign and how the campaign pushes for integrity and equality amongst African Americans. Black Lives Matter wants to end the equality of African Americans. Good evening. My name is Siobhan Davis, and I am one of the campaign advocates of the Black Lives Matter campaign. Have you seen the constant police brutality against African Americans? How many lives do you think African Americans have lost due to police brutality? Well, I'm here to let you know. Today I'm going to inform you about the Black Lives Matter campaign and why without the respect of this campaign, we cannot preach that all lives matter. Teaming up with the three radical Black organizers, Alicia Garza, Patrisse Cullors, and Opal Tometi, I will also reference other, numerous advocates of the campaign. In 2013, three radical Black organizers, Alicia Garza, Patrisse Cullors, and Opal Tometi, created a Black-centered political will and movement building project called the Black Lives Matter. It was in a response to the acquittal of Trayvon Martin's murderer, George Zimmerman. Black Lives Matter is an ideological and political intervention in the world where Black lives are systematically and intentionally targeted for demise. It is an affirmation of Black lives' humanity, our contributions to the society, and our resilience in face of deadly opposition. I want to tell you something. Everybody close your eyes and gather this image in your mind. 46-year-old African-American screaming for his mother as police officers are kneeling onto his neck so hard that he starts yelling, "I can't breathe." Now open your eyes and tell me, why didn't the officer take the knee off of his neck? Why did it take the officer more than 5 minutes of George Floyd yelling he cannot breathe for him to remove his knee off of his neck? Barely breathing, scared man rushed to the hospital, later died of his conditions. All of this because of a counterfeit $20 bill? But this isn't just the beginning. We can date police brutality amongst all Black African Americans back to the 1600s. Slave patrols were tasked with hunting down runaways and suppressing rebellions amid fear of enslaved people rising up against their white owners, who were often outnumbered. The patrol was a volunteer force consisting of white men who were surveyed and attacked Black people, anyone who tried to help them escape. We as African Americans were beaten, we were raped, and we were abused because of the color of our skin. The inequality it's not the beginning. It never honestly stopped. How can we back the All Lives Matter campaign when Black lives are still being mishandled as if we were enslaved or as if we were animals on the streets? We're not against the All Lives Matter. We just want to be treated the same as all races. Equality amongst all Americans, regardless of their color, is the end goal. The Black Lives Matter Foundation is a global organization in the United States, the UK, and the Canada, whose mission is to eradicate white supremacy and build local power to intervene in violence inflicted on Black communities by the state and vigilantes. President Boy's Patrisse Cullors states, "As a human being, we usually fight for things that we want to move us out of complacency. The Black Lives Matter, we fight for clarity and truth-telling. We fight for the world that we want our children to live in. A world where we can have communities that thrive in." Doesn't every race deserve to be just as free as another? We are all citizens of the United States of America. We deserve equality, justice, and freedom. The Black Lives Matter campaign wants everyone to understand we just want to be free. To be free of insults. To be free of gentrification. To be free of demise. To just live and be happy to be alive. Understand that we aren't here to slander against other races. We are here because we deserve the healing and we deserve the transformation. And honestly, most of all, we deserve to be free.